And the winner is...
Poor Things.
The Poor Things team are very happy in the background, as well they might be. Please welcome to the stage from Poor Things, the production design winners this year, Shona Heath, James Price, and Zsuzsa Mihalek. Mihalek, yeah, please come. Clap more, clap more, clap more, clap more, clap more, clap more. Grab a mic, please, thank you. I'd say furthest in the middle, please. Okay, so how are we feeling?
Great, very nervous.
Great and very nervous. What a wonderful combination. Could you talk to us a little bit? Imagine there are some, I don't know, naive non-understanders of what production design is. Could you give a brief summary of what your job is on set of a movie like Poor Things?
Everything you see on screen, other than the actor and what the actor's wearing, comes under our remit.
And that's it, everybody. So
That's it in a nutshell. So, yeah, I can elaborate on it if you like, but that's kind of what I say to family. They go, "What is it you do again? And what are you in charge of?"
And what is it like working with Yorgos? Because he works in a certain way, I think is the nice way of putting it. He's a very particular gentleman. How did you work with him? Were you always talking, always emailing? How did it come together?
Sorry, it's just up there.
I think always talking and always emailing, a lot of Zoom calls because we were working during COVID. And he is a really brilliant person to collaborate with because he listens and he wants a lot of ideas and creativity. So for us, that was a total joy. Sometimes we pushed it too far, sometimes not enough. And he always knew where that line was. So yeah, maybe not easy, but in hindsight, he really got the best out of us.
He's quite amazing to work with because takes a long time to choose his HODs, and when he's chosen you, he empowers you. He wants to see what you're going to bring. He's hired you as an artisan or an artist, I suppose, and wants you to bring what you do. That's the reason he's hired you. And he's kind of fearless as well. He just will go, let's just give it a go. You know, it's incredible and a privilege. And then since the actor strike happened, we've been sort of up front and centre since Venice, which is very odd. But we've really got to know our other HODs that we didn't know, like Jerskin Fendricks, the composer, and Holly, who we knew before. And it's been absolute joy because they're incredible people in their own right and just amazing at what they do, aren't they?
Yeah, great.
We have a question on the left, second row.
Hi, Josh Rom from News UK. Now, you guys, for Poor Things, built a whole world. What was it like that moment when you were first showing off this world to the actors before you were filming? How did they react? And did you guys almost have to take them through this world that you built?
I think actually the way it works, we prepare and present to Yorgos, and then actually he's the one to prepare and present those worlds to the actors and actresses until they start shooting. So really, we never got to see their very first reaction unless we were watching for the very first time on the set.
With a set, you deliver a set and then you hand it over and you show the director, Robbie, the DP in this case, the set, and hand it over to an on-set team, and then it's theirs. You've created this world, and if you've done your job right, that they can just inhabit that world wherever they and however they feel, and then we go on to the next thing, really. Yeah.
I think I have time for just one more up front here.
Hi.
Yasmin, for discussing film, I've had the great privilege of interviewing some cast and crew members from the film who have all said that every door on your sets kind of leads somewhere, and it's not just behind walls, behind flats. How important is that for you to kind of make the world more expansive past just the physical side?
I think it wasn't even important. It was 100% necessary. It was something that Yorgos he's like, and what's behind there? And what's at the end of the street? And what's at the end of the sea? What's next? What's the sky? What's in the sky? And he was always interested in what the sort of furthest point was. Whenever we were sort of talking about the immediate, he'd go, yeah, but what's next and next and next and next? So that was actually, I think that's what made our worlds grow bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I mean he'd also never shot on a stage, on a set before of any kind. So when you're dealing with a filmmaker who's used to using a lot of locations, they're filming in a real world. So to create an environment, especially one as fantastical as The Poor Things, we did need to really create that world. Otherwise, if you're leaving it to, it's hard for the actors to live in that world and that space and feel it, you know. So we tried to do that and make it as immersive as possible for them. And we also like just creating stuff, don't we? So
We kept going.
Well, please do have an excellent rest of your night. I'm sure you will. Congratulations again for your stellar work in production design for Poor Things. A big round of applause for the pair of them. Thank you. And here's to the film and more awards and the rest of the night.